Parkinson and here I am, Randall Robinson with Pele Dabo, and we're going to be bringing the commentary to you tonight on our 49th anniversary of independence, the finals of the Calypso Independence Calypso competition, and the theme is the journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future. Yes, and so tonight we're going to be having 9 contenders along with the reigning monarch, who is going to be singing first. Our first artist tonight will be Sean Niles, the Sour Serpent, and he is singing National Bandits, and then it's going to be followed by Heidi and Charlton and Nevian Cox, Edison, Teacher Eddie, Teddy Christopher, Topcat, Damian La Pump, Happy Boy, Laura Richardson, Laura Lisa, and of course Jason Joseph, Big J. And I see we have a standby artist in Arthur Stephen. So while the band is warming up and getting themselves organized, let me introduce you to Pele Dabo, who's been doing this for a long time. Pele, over to you.
Hello, Randall. Good evening, everyone. We're from the bus terminus, right?
Yes, the bus terminus.
Right, the Sotes bus terminus. As we start our journey to 50, it's the National Independent Calypso competition. Like Randall said, we have 9 competitors going up to try and dethrone Sour Serpent.
Yep.
So we are looking forward to a very exciting night. Very, very good calypsos for what we heard so far.
Yes.
So far in terms of what we heard on the radio.
Yep.
Although they were very sparse, the radio station, to me, didn't do the justice for the calypsos.
Yeah, well, you know, that seems to be a usual thing, Pele, and I'm hoping that this is something that we're going to fix very quickly. I think we really have to start paying our local artists a lot more attention. That they have to get more rotation on the national airways. And you know, the only way we could fix that is, you know, we have to start loving up ourselves. You know, sometimes I wonder if it's self-contempt, but we've been doing well. It's time. Our artists are doing quite well. We are representing 473 on the big stage in a big way, and we just need to find it within ourselves to start to do what is necessary for our artists. You know.
Yes, Randall. There is a Jamaican phrase that says, "You have to dance a yard before you dance abroad."
Yep.
But when you listen to our radio station, they keep dancing abroad.
Yeah, you know, but that is something I think we need to fix. And I'm going to make an appeal to our radio station owners and the DJs across the land and so on. Let's pay a little bit more attention to our local artists, not only at carnival time, but throughout the year, you know, and bring recognition to them. Let them dance at home, you know what I mean? Dance a yard, as the Jamaicans will say. Give them the opportunity so that we can all dance a yard. And in dancing a yard, they'll be able to dance abroad, because then abroad will want them freely, and that is usually how it goes. Word of mouth advertising. And our family and friends in the diaspora want them to come up and show off their wares, you know?
Yes, but look, we have this annual gift to the nation by the government. It's an annual gift, a free Calypso independence competition. Free Calypso independence competition. We have a pretty good crowd, but I think we could do it about 50 times that.
Yeah. Oh yes, I mean,
very good crowd.
But you know, we have to. But you know, these things we have to start building it up and building it up and building it up. And I'm hopeful that tonight, all of you listening, all of you out there in cyberspace or wherever you reside, if you're not here and you're out there listening to us, come radio, come television, come computers, your phones, wherever, that you, well, you know, for 50, we're hoping that it's going to be 50 times bigger than this,
yes,
Billy.
yes,
you know,
definitely.
yeah, it's going to be a big show. And every year our artists continue to bring gems you know, to the fore for national independence. And you made a point to me earlier when we were talking of that you believe that Grenada probably has the most nationalistic songs of any of our Caribbean brothers and sisters.
Yes, I sincerely think so. And it's very, very, very good songs. For example, there was one earlier on, I think, the name slipped me now, composed by Franklin Marshall and Rex Harley, and they were both pupil teachers at this Victoria RC School when they composed that.
That song.
There's also one by Aga Alexander's daughter. I can't remember which one, but it's a fantastic one. And also, not forgetting in the place before anything happened, Dr. Friday.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, we really, and of course the standard, we are Grenadians.
Oh, yes, we are, you know, and we have to keep celebrating that, and we have to keep bringing ourselves up, you know what I mean, and taking all the wins, because there are a lot of wins. Tonight, Pele, we should talk about the judges. Tonight we have 5 judges, and there's going to be a standby. We have Robert Francis as the head judge. Robert has been doing this, involved in his parish cultural and community development organization for many years. His participation and contributions have been recognized within the parish and nationally. He's been involved with Spice Mass Corporation for the past 9 years as an adjudicator at the preliminary, semi-finals and finals of Calypso shows. Mr. Francis has benefited from all the training sessions and workshops along with Mr. Peter Regis, Mr. Elvis Moraine and Ms. Kellyanne James, who can vouch for his honesty, diligence, integrity and uprightness when in the line of duty. He's passionate about the art form, and he is our head judge tonight. The next one is Sister Bina Vincent. Go ahead,
Yes, and we have Bina Vincent. She's a teacher, dramatist, playwright, and art enthusiast. She has been in performing arts for over 20 years, has judged cultural festivals such as Queen shows, Calypso, soca competition, and singing festivals. She has written plays incorporating cultural art forms unique to her region. Ms. Vincent is the artistic director of Labe Theatre Company Inc., facilitating many art-related workshops in Grenada, Trinidad, Jamaica, and Europe. Abina teaches English, literature, music, and theatre arts at SJC Grenville, St. Joseph Convent, Grenville. She encourages young creatives to not limit themselves and to know that the creative industry is endless.
Yes, our third judge is Justin Noel. He started showing keen interest in Calypso in Grenada around 1982 within the parish of St. Patrick. He followed Calypso tents like African Temple and Caribbean Calypso Tent, which was subsequently changed to Black Roots Calypso Tent. He was also the host of a radio program entitled Calypso at Any Cost, held every Monday night from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Between the years of 2005 to 2013, he aspired to become a Calypso adjudicator and got to do his first Calypso adjudicator workshop with the facilitator, Mr. Eric Taylor, otherwise known as Pink Panther, from Trinidad and Tobago, held at Baines Upper Level in Grenville, St. Andrew. That was 2006. He also consistently adjudicated at the Shanty Fest Soca Monarch competition between 2013 to 2018. His most recent Calypso adjudicated seminar was held on the 29th and 30th of June 2019 at the Grenada National Stadium, facilitated by Mr. Hugh Grant of Trinidad and Tobago. That year he also was a part of the judging panel for the National Groovy Preliminaries and the National Groovy Finals.
And we have another judge, number 4, Anthea Thomas, an enthusiast of the Dimanche Gras shows, a love of the art and culture, especially Calypso. She has a deep passion for the performing arts, having developed a passion for the various genres of culture. Miss Anthea Thomas is a qualified teacher at the St. Martin de Porres RC School with over 15 years experience. She possesses a Bachelor of Education from the University of the West Indies, graduating with first-class honors. The love of the arts has led her to participate in several judging workshops. As a result, she has gained experience in judging at the national levels.
Our fifth judge Peter Regis. Mr. Regis has been a judge since 2011. He started his judging career in 2008 as a shadow judge with the Grenada Calypso Judges Association. Since 2008 to present, he judged all stages of the Calypso, soca, and groovy competitions. Additionally, Mr. Regis has taught for 31 years and is presently a district education officer within the Ministry of Education.
And then we have a standby judge, Fenton Frederick. Mr. Fenton Frederick is employed with the Republic Bank Grenada Limited with over 20 plus years of banking experience. Other than banking, Mr. Fenton loves and is passionate about culture, especially music and the performing arts. He has dedicated much of his time to helping improve his writing and overall performance. Mr. Fenton is a qualified national judge with over 10 years of experience. Not only has he adjudicated in all national competition in Grenada and Carriacou, he also judged numerous village and parish competitions island-wide, ranging from Calypso, soca, Queen Show, and karaoke. A very esteemed panel.
Indeed, and we expect that they are going to do their jobs and do it brilliantly, competently tonight. And I see that we're almost ready to begin. But let's give you a quick rundown of our artists again. So, appearing first, I should say, not in first place, but appearing first is Sean Niles, Sour Serpent. And his song is entitled National Bandits.
Singing in number 2, we have Michael Prince, Sobriquet Prince. The title of his selection, The State of the Art.
The State of the
The
State.
State of the State.
Yes, and we have in number 3, we have Heidi Charles, sobriquet Heidi, and the song titled 49 Reasons to Smile.
And she will be followed by Charlton Charles, Prince Charlton. Grenada is home is the name of the song.
And artist number 5 is Nevian Cox, the sobriquet Cox, song title H473.
And someone who is always in the competition, Teacher Eddie. And he'll be singing Give Thanks in position number 6.
Oh yes, and in position number 7, we have his name, Teddy Christopher, sobriquet Topcat, song entitled Think Big.
And another female contestant, the lovely Laura Lissa. Reflection Time is the name of her selection, and she's at number 9.
Artist number 8, which we skipped over, his name is Damian La Pump, and his sobriquet is Pappy Boy, and the song title Hard Copy.
And BJ winds up the competition singing Bat on Grenada, number 10. And we have a
standby artist, his name Arthur Stephen, sobriquet Smokey, and the song title So We Sweet, So We Strong. You're going to also be hearing from our reigning SMC Calypso monarch, Finley Jeffrey. Yes, and so, ladies and gentlemen, we are asking you to stand by as we get ready to bring you to get into competition. The theme, the journey to 50, reflecting on the past, planning for the future. And Pele, perhaps we could talk a little bit about what the judges are going to be using in terms of criteria for the competition tonight. And so you can begin with the lyrics as they are before us.
Yes, there would be 5 criteria: lyrics, melody, rendition, originality, and presentation. And that would amount to 100 points. 100 points.
Oh yes, and the lyrics account for 30 points, and we're talking imagery. That's a mental picture that the lyrics will cause you to form in your head. The theme development. Remember, we have a theme, so we are judging the theme development in depth and whether it's topical. The story, how sequential it is it making sense? Are we hearing about redundancies? Does it keep your interest? Is it coherent? Does it flow logically? The poetic structure, the language and the angle of approach to the theme and the writing, and of course the rhyming, the effectiveness of those rhymes.
And then melody also gives the competitor 30 points. And we are looking here at tone and air, the mood. Does the mood reflect the lyrics? Rhythm and tempo. Is it appropriate for the song that's being sung? And then variation in, I think that'll be variation in
the melodic
lines. And of course we have tunefulness and freshness.
Yes. And so after that is rendition. You know you have to sing, yeah?
Of course.
So, and that is 15 marks. And in the rendition, we're listening for diction. Is it clear? Are we pronouncing properly? Are you enunciating properly? The delivery, expression and phrasing, when you deliver the line, everybody must understand what's happening there, and we must get a mood and all of that in the rendition. The tonal quality. Are you adhering to the key and the cues? And what about the suitability of the key? So those are how we will judge rendition.
And on the originality, we have 15 points. Creativity plays a big part in the originality, and also the treatment of the theme.
Yep.
How you look at it, what you're singing, how you're singing about, what you're singing about.
Yep.
And then, well, the uniqueness of the concept, and then freshness in the melodic line. Although it could be a bit tricky there. Because
of course.
Remember we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and then sharps and flats. So you have to work with that.
Yes.
And finally, Randall.
Presentation, 10 points. Conviction of body language, eye contact, use of stage, and relevance of props. And brothers and sisters, let's go stage side as we begin the Independence Calypso competition.
Yes, we're going to have a nice time tonight. We ain't going to stick. We're already late. We apologize for the lateness, but you're in for a good treat tonight. Are you ready? How we singing? Let's get it on. Ladies and gentlemen, you're in to the finals. And as we get ready for the action, we must invite the Lord's presence. But before we bring on Father Michael, we're going to have our national anthem. I'd like you to stand for our national anthem.
Grenada, land of us, we pledge ourselves to thee. Heads, hearts, and hands in unity to reach our destiny. Ever conscious of God, be proud of our heritage. May we with faith and courage aspire, build, advance as one people, one family. God bless our nation.
Thank you, and remain standing. Remain standing as I invite Father Michael Opoku to come and invoke the Lord's presence. Father Michael.
Let us pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty, ever-living God, all good things come from you. We have gathered here tonight because you have made it possible for us to be here. We thank you for Grenada and all the beauty you have blessed Grenada with. We thank you for giving Grenada independence 49 years ago. We have gathered here to have our Calypso competition in celebration of our independent anniversary. Music is a universal language for mankind. We are inspired through music. We are encouraged through music. And our Calypso artists are preachers. They preach on social and political issues, and their message bring about positive change in our society. And so they are special. Tonight, as we begin our competition, we ask God to bless each and everyone here. The judges, the artists, the musicians, the audience. We ask God to bless each and everyone. We ask God to give each artist melodious voice to give off their best tonight. We ask God to help the judges to discharge their duties without fear and favor. We pray that everyone will accept the result of this competition in good faith and be grateful to God for the opportunity to showcase our talents and our musical prowess. We pray that this competition will bring us together as one people, no matter our differences. We pray that God will take control of all that may be taking place tonight. And we pray that the best competitor will win this competition. We make our prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Father. At this point in time, I'd like to call on Sister Jacqueline Alexis, chairperson of NCC National Celebration Committee, to come forward and give some brief remarks. Sister Jackie.
Good evening, Sotez. Good evening, Sotez. Nice crowd out there tonight. I'm just here to welcome you. I ain't taking a lot of time. I just want to say welcome and thank you for being here tonight. Let's support our Calypsonians. They did an excellent job last week, so I know you're in for a treat tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the Minister of Agriculture, the Honourable Senator Adrian Persuader Thomas. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us. So please, everyone, have a wonderful evening and a very, very happy 49th Independence. Make sure you're at the stadium on Tuesday to enjoy the parade, the expo, and the rally. Please come out in your numbers and join us. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Sotez. And I'd like us to just stand for a minute silent for one of our great, past MC, comedian, and even try something in the soca, for Lister. Yeah, Lister passed away. We like to just recognize, his contribution and all the other artists who passed in recent times. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? I don't come here to keep you bored. I want to let you know the judges for tonight, Mr. Robert Francis, Abina Vince, Mr. Justin Well, Anthea Thomas, Peter Regis and the standby Mr. Finton Frederick. They're going to be looking at lyrics, 30 points, melody, 30 points, rendition, 15 points, originality, 15 points, and presentation, 10 points. Ladies and gentlemen, I am ready to start, and you are ready to listen. Good guys, so. Happy am I to present to you Calypsonian number 1. He is the defending king, 6 times winning this crown. I'm talking about a prolific writer. I'm talking about a teacher, a farmer, a businessman. And he says, Senator, don't say much. Let me come and tell my people about National Bandit. Put your hands together. Help me welcome Serpent. Charles.
The country has been plagued by an increase in armed robbery and violence. Bandits have attacked multiple homes and business places, making away with cash and valuable property. The police have caught some of these crooks, but prominent Grenadians are now laying claim to the title of bandit. They say they have been sticking up for this country and holding up its name for donkey's years. Take a look.
I've been sticking up for my country over 40 years now in spices.
I stick up for my country in agriculture.
I always stick up for local products.
I am a national bandit. I stick up for my nation cleanliness.
Sticking it up for the athletes for the last 3 days.
Bandit? What bandit? What? I's a bandit long before any one of them. I sticking up for my country, yes. Them mother. Listen, all me here sticking up. Me, I'm a bandit, a national bandit. Warm to them.
Good night, Sotes. Good night, Sotes. Tell them you're a national bandit. Those little petty thieves and them, they can't take over our country. We're going to take the name from them. All right? Oh, serious song. Bandit. Want make them feel they're more bandit than me. They stick up for money, I stick up for country. So no master gun can take this title from me. Since I born, I sticking up for GCP. I'm a real life bandit, patriotic bandit for this country. Yes, this country. I never afraid to hold up, never afraid to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Pride and dignity. If you want to see, we blossom beyond 50. Put on the mask and Uzi and come stick up with me. Come there, we stick up, the founders of this nation. Stick their faces up with pride and adulation. Then we go hold up the flag way up high. So haters just smudge it, no matter how they try. And we go stick up for the people that work so hard to build this nation, even when things were bad. And then we go see how we go shoot up in this country. Be a real life bandit, patriotic bandit for your country. Yes, this country. Never afraid to hold up, never afraid to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Yeah. Let me see if you're a bandit. If you're willing to stand up, if you're willing to stand, you're a bandit. Huh? Taking them from them, man. Taking them. You're a bandit. You're a bandit. Hold up, stick up. That's the bandit and them. But they are people here that are better ones than them. Police officers, nurses, doctors, and teachers. All day long. They stick up for this nation's cause. They are real life bandits, hard-working bandits for this country. This country. They never pray to hold up, they never pray to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Pride and dignity. If you want to see, we get you beyond 50. Put on the mask and Uzi and come stick up with me. Come there we stick up for local goods on the shelf. When we pick them up, we'll be picking up ourselves. Then we go hold up and most of them foreign shows. For when the night up, we know where the money goes. And we go stick up for equal rights and justice. Declaring war and biasness and prejudice. And then we go see how we go blossom beyond 50. Be a real life bandit, patriotic bandit for this country. Your country. Never fail to hold up, always there to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Alright, let me see your hands up if you want to stand up for your country. Put your hands up if you're a bandit, living man. Take back the country from this bandit, yeah? Rasta, you're a bandit. You want to see progress in this country? Don't let no petty thief stick up more than you and me. A shared vision, commitment and loyalty. That's the plan for we to stick up for this country. Be a real life bandit, a committed bandit for this country. Your country. Never afraid to hold up, always there to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Pride and dignity. If you want to see, we not count an half century. Raise your hand, let me see, and join the banditry. Come there we stick up for at least present and past. We must lift them up, whether they come first or last. Then we go hold up and relegate in we own. We must lift them up, the Grenada to the bone. And we go stick up with our new Prime Minister. Thinking like Delma, doing it for Grenada. And then we go see the joy about banditry. Be a real life bandit, patriotic bandit for your country. Yes, this country. Never afraid to hold up, never afraid to stick up for she with pride and dignity. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The mother was bandit way. Thank you. Yes. Put your hands together.
Well, yes, Pele, we have just heard Sean Niles. I mean, let me tell you, Sean always has a very, very different take on things. And I just love the way that he brought over this song. Though, and viewers and listeners on the radio and television and on the internet, we are hearing it live over the speakers. So we're not hearing the stage mix, so to speak. And I don't think that he was always clear. The enunciation was always clear. Some words dropped back and so on, and you really had to pay some attention. I thought that he could have brought a little bit more energy to the performance and so on, but other than that, I mean, in terms of judging the lyrics and the melody and what it is that he was bringing there, this is a very, very strong contender tonight.
Well, Sean has laid down the gauntlet. You know, while you were singing, you know, I smiled to myself. I said, boy, there is a jam. Look the crown there, take it. It's a nice bouncy melody, but like, well, I can't say, like I said, we can't really fault him. because we're listening on air as opposed to a direct stage mix.
Yep.
But I think the performance was well, and I like the way he the treatment of the song.
Yes.
Originality would score a lot there for him. You know, he's talking about bandits and he's talking about stick up, but like what ring through my mind is stick up for pride and dignity. A lot of positives came out for the song. And Grenada, as an independent country, 1 year share of 50, I think that's the sort of things we should be doing. Stick up for it is right, and let's forge ahead to 50.
Yep, and it was stick up and it was hold up. And, you know, the play on those words and so on, I thought, you know, job well done. The craft in that Calypso tonight. Hats off to you, our Serpent. And it seems like we're just about going back to stage side as we're about to bring on Michael Prince, the state of the state.
Are you ready?
Back to the stage.
Put your hands together. Help me bring on stage Prince, doing for you the state of the state. Listen the lyrics in the song.
Good evening. This is the National News Roundup, news which covers events in Petite Martinique, Carriacou, and Grenada. Over the years, the state of Grenada has been in and out of hospital after being abused by different men who claimed that they loved and cared for her. The state was even neglected by some of her own children. Our news desk has been endeavoring to ascertain the current state of the state, but so far our efforts have been futile. However, we have our reporter Michael Prince on site, who will give us a background of what transpired over the years, while at the same time asking pertinent questions of various people. Hopefully, he would also get a first-hand look so that we can finally determine the current state of the state. Over to you, Michael Prince.
Thank you. Advance one. Good night, Sotters. I love you. From since very early, in fact way back in ABC, they well taught me but my country. I can still clearly remember the exact words of my teacher. I'm from the state of Grenada, but I didn't fully understood back then. But still I didn't ask no question. Right now I don't fully comprehend. You might say that I'm done after all these years and months, but somebody please answer and explain to me what's the state of Grenada. After 49 years later, are we was tough or we better? Please answer, what is the state of Grenada? Should we all walk like Delma or stay blinded by color? Please answer, what is the state of Grenada? Do you want the government to falter because you want the other side? Or do you want them to boost agriculture? Because food security is vital. We have water and soil. Don't worry about oil. Did this summer spoil? Or did it recoil? Can somebody please relate? What is the state of this state? Before we celebrate, what is the state of this state? As we look to 50 years straight, what is the state of this state? I don't want you hesitate, no need to contemplate. I just want to get this straight. What is the state of this state?
grasp some stuff, but not enough. She started to put up my hand. My friend, when I put up my hand, I was embarrassed. Them children laugh. Believe me, my friend, I never felt so dumb. I didn't know the state of Grenada. I was convinced that my brain was numb. I conclude further that I'm a late learner. So as I grow older, I will surely know what's the state of Grenada. Just can't wait any longer. So anyone who knows better, please answer. What is the state of Grenada? The opposition leader, he think that he is brighter. Please answer. What is the state of Grenada? What's the palm of the lands you took away and put them in foreign hands? We thought that children have been a say. Was this better your evil plan? She needed time to clear her mind from this old swine who robbed the blind. But now did she elevate? What is the state of the state? Before we celebrate, what is the state of the state? As we look to 50 years straight, what is the state of the state? Please do not hesitate. I don't need to contemplate. I just want to get this straight. What is the state of the state? What the worry secondary? My history teacher, he taught me under Gary was misery. Then the state of Grenada moved up under Comrade Maurice Bishop was new trust and hope for us. He utilized all we local resources to reduce on the input bill. Then he developed our agro-industries. She was now on the rise, but then came her demise. Blood flowed like water. She said that was the state of Grenada. This teacher was a bit clearer, but still I'm perplexed as ever. Please answer, what is the state of Grenada? Big pass regime they ripped her, then they call her pure Grenada. Just answer, what is the state of Grenada? Is she still really battered and bruised? And does she feel ashamed? Does she feel like she had been abused? When all kind of crooks called in she did all they greed, still makes her bleed. Now she can't breathe. She needed rescuing until she transformed her fate. What is the state of the state? Before we celebrate, what is the state of the state? As we look to 50 years straight, what is the state of the state? Well, look how she start to glow. She even start to grow. Now look how she's smiling straight. Now I know the state of the state. I love you.
Pele, let me hear you open. I opened it last time.
Randall, it's very, very craftily done. And like he left the best part for last.
For last, yeah.
The state of Grenada is carriacou Grenada, and Petit Martinique. And it's trying to, it's like you're in school and they tell you, we get independence and we are now a state. So what is the state of Grenada? Grenada, carriacou, Petit Martinique. Or, well, Grenada in a bad state. We have to move with her, we have to take her along. And eventually, she comes up and the state get good. And she happy and she wave a flag. I think it was very craftily done by Prince.
I thought so. Pele, I would tell you that I saw this skit at the beginning and the state of the state, the state seemed to be in a bad state.
Yeah, definitely.
You know?
Because we were even contemplating the key of
yes,
the song.
yes,
You're complaining, but he was not really complaining. It sort of fits in with the theme.
With the theme,
you
yes.
know, 50 years, reflecting on the past, and now in the present,
yes.
and we're going into the future. He seemed to be telling us that he's going to the future in a good state.
And I worried about the, as I had a note here, the skit did not inspire hope, yet the music was upbeat and celebratory from the jump. So I thought that there was a bit of a disconnect that was I was thinking that initially. However, but it resolved itself into the fact that he was reflecting on the state, but recognizing the hope and so on. And so he brought that from the beginning. So it was always going to be about hope, about recovery, about lifting up, about transformation, as he mentioned, transforming the state. And the state is now rising and going forward, and I thought that the resolution of that was so well done.
Actually, what got me was a little piece with the revolution, the verse with the revolution. That we had factories and everything and all of that, and then I think he did a great job.
Oh yeah. Hats off to Prince with the state of the state. Wonderful. And let's go back stateside as we introduce Heidi Charles. Heidi.
Junior Calypso crown. Miss Charles won another Junior Calypso title in 2017 with a song, Shame. She has a desire for the Calypso art form, and her dream is to one day win the March Girl title. I want you to put your hands together. Help me bring on stage Heidi, doing for you 49 Reasons to Smile. Heidi!
What is sweeter than our island Grenada? A place we can all call home, filled with happy and loving people. So many beautiful sights. Come and explore our waterfalls, sandy beaches, all of which will make you smile. Mile after mile after mile after mile. Smell the aroma of our spices and lush vegetation. So many more to explore. Come taste our delicious organ, all of which will make you smile. We have created talented athletes who represent our country worldwide. And our soca artists, we are proud to say, have gone international. So much to be proud of, so much to smile about. Heidi, tell us more.
Good night, Sotas. How you feeling? Oh yeah, yo, yeah, yeah. Die, 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 die. Yes, we gained independence, and we start progressing as the spice style. A nation of power and beauty in abundance. Each year is another reason to smile. Grandance, BBC Beach, and not forgetting that way. Sufficient to smile your troubles away. Sandy Island paradise, or truly some little gem. That's why travel brochures call us heaven. Our wonderful nature, flora and fauna sparkle sprinkling water with our foot and soil. Is enough to smile. My laughter, my laughter, my laughter, my. Now we smile. Smile after, smile after, smile after, smile. Plenty smile. So as we engage in the festivity, now we smile. Happy anniversary to Spice Country. Plenty smile. We've been fussing and fighting, stressing and running, not knowing all the while. We have 49 reasons to smile. As we journey to 50 golden jubilee, we doing it with style. With 49 reasons to smile. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Dee-day-day-day-day. Listen to why we should smile some more. Here are some more reasons to smile and we should take notes. We find in we history, culture and sports. Hurricane Ivan destroyed us 2004. Great storytelling done by Ricardo. The Inspector Rootsman Kelly and King Ajambo. Black Wizard and Scholar in Calypso. Raymond Matthew Senator, but not Judge the Immortal. It's decades of laughter from wall to wall. Our heroes like Maury Anderson, Afi Fletcher, Kirani, no matter the pain, makes us smile again. My laughter, my laughter, my laughter, my. Now we smile. Smile after, smile after, smile after, smile. Plenty smile. We sports and culture gone international. Now we smile. Grenada, Jab is the best of them all. Plenty smile. All over the world, Spice ambassadors presents us as so versatile. With 49 reasons to smile. Yes, they saw this boost the economy and their efforts so worthwhile. With 49 reasons to smile. I can hear you. Day, mommy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So now as we focus on planning for the future, embrace the transformation agenda. Let's join our hearts and hands as we work together, as we forge to develop Grenada. A clarion call to nationals, boots on the ground. Spice replanting wouldn't surely rebound. As one people, one nation, and one common destiny, we must smile for peace, love, and unity. The top priority for prosperity to build this country for maximum effect is all hands on deck. My laughter, my laughter, my laughter, my. Now we smile. Smile after, smile after, smile after, smile. Plenty smile. Relate that to the world, big up 473. Now we smile. Yes, nation building lead to prosperity. Let us stand together as one family, developing as we toil with 49 reasons to smile. Come, let's celebrate with 49 in the true spirit of this Spices. 49 reasons to smile. With 49 reasons to smile. With 49 reasons to smile. We smiling now, we smiling now, we smiling. Come on, everybody.
And Pele, that was a nice little bounce there. That was a nice little bounce.
Yes, yes,
and
yes.
It's 49 reasons to smile. And
Mile after mile
after mile.
Our
You know,
heroes give us reason to smile. Junior Murray, Anderson Peters, beautiful.
it was really, really well done. I want to say though that in listening, and you know me and my ears, and the voice. I don't think that the enunciation was always on point, and so I missed some of the lyrics because of that. And so I found that she may have benefited from probably a semitone lift of the key, because in the lower passages we kind of didn't hear her. The voice was a little lost, especially in the opening lines and so on. But other than that, I mean, I thought that this was well written, this was well thought out. I thought she brought it. And hats off to Heidi,
And it's really kept with the theme.
Yep.
On that journey, mile after mile, we have reason to smile because we have our heroes, like I said, whether it's in Calypso or in sport. I think, if, like you're saying, but I'll put it this way, she had a breathing problem.
Well, it's delivery. It's about the delivery and so on. But you see, the technique in singing and so on, people have to remember that singing, you have to practice to it. You have to breathe properly, and you have to be comfortable. So when you're working out the key and so on, you go in the studio and you get the best thing that will suit your voice and so on. So you have to write for that as well. So she would have benefited from that. But I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the song itself. It was really, really well done.
Her outfit.
Yes.
Her little pretty face.
Yes.
Yes.
Work to bring everything together.
Yeah. She has a powerful voice.
Yes.
But like, she seems to drop it at the end of the line.
Yes.
And that's a no-no.
Yeah, well, it's about the breathing and the technique and so on, bringing it. Well, we're going stateside for the next performer, Charlton Charles.
Davids, Prince Charlton, put your hands together. Help me welcome Prince Charlton.
I believe that everything happens for a reason. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together. I believe that everything happens for a reason. Things go wrong so that you can learn to appreciate them when they're right. And sometimes good things fall apart so better things can fall together.
Our feature presentation.
Yo, Prince, check that.
What?
Boy, Billy looking for people, boy. England looking for people, US looking for people. You want to?
Nah, good man, good for them, girl. I like my country, girl. I love it here, girl. I love it.
You are not near, boy.
Girl, people say I love my country, girl. That country have heritage, girl. I'm a place. I love it here. I don't go for nothing. You listen, you want to go, you go. I good. But I have business, girl. Girl, I love it here. I'm a place.
We go in US. We're going to see LeBron James.
LeBron James, what? Girl, we have Kieran James, Andrew Fletcher, Linda. Oh, girl, tell me now, girl, Grenada is home.
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 If you love your country, I want to see your hands in the air right now. If you love Grenada, I want to see your hand in the air right now. This island is home. That's it. This is my place. Whoa. This island is, Grenada is mine. This place is mine. I'm a Grenadian, a true Grenadian, and I love me country bad. This beautiful island is all I have. When I hear the national anthem play and I see the flag, I feel so glad. I feel so glad. And now that she's almost 50, I proudly salute you, old girl. You made an impact in the region and the entire world. You are an example of resilience. You
are an example of excellence. The feats that you do in this world could never be undone. The heroes you bought, there are second to none. You just a little dot on the globe, but you're a symbol of hope. 132 square miles of love. This land ain't no joke, no joke, no joke. This island is home. Island is home. This island is home. Hear me there. I would never trade you for nothing. This is the place where they bury me in every string. And I tell you flat, and it's a fact. If I travel, I must come back. Cause this is home. If you love your country, show me something. I love my country. Patriotic Grenada, show me something. Oh, this island is. This island is. Well, it is clear to see that this is. I love this country. I love this country so much. Well, it is clear to see that this sweet country is ranked among the best. She could brag and beat her chest. Cause the way she bounce back when she get pushed down. This island got heart. Let me show you how. When Janet threw down the cocoa, farmers dry the eyes and they plant more. I even knocked down some rooftops. Shake her to the go, Spice Isle. She keep rebuilding the pieces. Spice Isle. She drag herself from the trenches. The spirit of our ancestors lives on in every Grenadian. Unity we share. Keep us going strong. Ever conscious of God, we fight and forge forward. 110,000 pure souls, we small but we proud. Sing it loud, this island is home.
Grenada, sweet, sweet
this island is.
Grenada, sweet, sweet Grenada, oh. Grenada, sweet, sweet Grenada, oh.
No matter what's standing in your way, we stand together and we find a better way. That is us and how we stay. This is the Grenadian way. Cause this is home.
Grenada, sweet, sweet Grenada,
country.
oh. Grenada, sweet, sweet Grenada, oh. Grenada, sweet, sweet Grenada,
oh. This island is, this place is mine. This island is, you love this country like me? I doubt. Let me talk about some heroes in this country. Grenada created some of the best athletes this world has ever seen. You could call them superhuman beings. Cause when they strive for excellence and they start evolve, not even sickness could stop their resolve. For example, Kirani, like if used with a diesel engine. The child were collecting medals when he should be bedridden. Anderson, he throwing past 90. Andre Fletcher, he shining constantly. Those are just a handful of stars that come from Grenada. Alin Francis, Junior Murray, and Lyndon Victor. Hold it ready. Now let me talk about a great man. Big up to Coach Paul. Like the man living in La Sagesse, an example to all. Choose on off this side. This island is home. This island is. This island is. I will feel bad if I don't speak about the world recognized referee Radix. He's one of the best, comes from the best. Grenada produced the best, cause this is home. Look, ready, put it in, bands. Thank you, band, you did good. A little cut off.
I'll go cut off. I'll go cut off. Grenada, you see that amount of fun I have on this stage right here? Because I love my country. And if you're a true patriot of this country, put your hands in the air and say, yeah, yeah! Good night.
Yes. Put your hands together.
Yeah, well, that was a feel-good song. He came out there, he spoke about our heroes, not too much the old ones, but a lot of the new ones, and just kind of just build everybody up and talk about Grenada is home, we live in here, you know. It reminds me of Trinity, if Trinidad burned down, I live in the ashes. He didn't get to that point, but really made the point about home and what it means to him and to other Grenadians. And I thought he came out and he did a really good job. And I mean, I like how he did at the end there. You know, it was just different.
Well, actually, he floored me at the end. I wonder, you know, anything to stop the band. I was wondering, but it was a pretty good effort.
Yep.
A pretty good effort. There was
Mr. Paul Thomas.
every now and then a little disconnect with the theme.
Yep.
And I'm talking about the theme of the song.
Yes.
Again, it was mostly the contribution of the or athletes.
Yes.
And you know, it's mostly how they make him proud. So maybe a different title to the song would have been different. You know? I mean, it's just like, but for him, what it sang is that the contribution made by Kirani, Coach Paul, etc., is what make him feel that Grenada is home.
Well, yes, and I think he summed it up at the end, talking about how much fun he was having on stage.
Yeah, he did. But I mean, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
But if you have fun and can go away with $10,000 as the first prize tonight, or 8,000 as the second prize, and 6,000
as the
third prize, that's a lot of fun.
That's a lot of fun, you know. But hats off so far. We've been seeing really good performances tonight, and but we have to go back stateside as we bring on Nevian Cox. Cox.
Yeah.
H473.
From I think it's from St. Mark.
Yes.
473.
In this edition of The World at a Glance, several buses around the globe have suffered mishaps over the years, which have left them in a very bad state, damaged, and in some instances, almost beyond repair. Today, however, we throw the spotlight on one bus in particular, H473, a bus that has been in existence for the last 49 years. To get a true sense of how this bus has fared over those years and of its present state, we cross over to our reporter on site, roving correspondent Nevian Cox. Nevian, what can you tell us?
Good night, success! Hi-ya-ya-yo! 49 years now, man we riding on this little bus number H473, H473. Yeah, and somewhere, somehow, we keep moving on this little bus number H473.
H473.
In 74 it started journey with a young driver called Eric Gary. Under pressure he changed some gears. Man, the road was bumpy those early years. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, look in the rearview mirror, we see a people, we see sky red. So many passengers end up dead. We look in the rearview mirror, we see chaos, we see confusion, instability and oppression. Passengers decided to arise. And there right behind that first driver, it took them 4 years to realize. They jumped from the pot to the fire. Though agriculture, oh God, was up in the sky, we get we new airport and education was high. But was speed, yes indeed, many died, cause the brakes just couldn't hold, and just so the bus capsized. And now we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner. We have to go back to this time when agriculture was divine. Now as we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner, let's build more stability on H473. Ay, 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 yeah. 49 years now, there have been ups and sometimes there were downs. But we made a vow, come what may, we going to push on right in. After 83 fiasco, when the bus became worthy once more, even though accidents were rare, most times we keep moving in reverse gear. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. Man, we see join up, we see break up. Some drivers were taught to be corrupt. Rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror. So much squandermania and sweet talk, so many passengers disembark. Then a young driver named Kid Mitchell took over the bus for a long spell. He made sure that it was nice and clean, but never bothered about the engine. As the pastor rode, foreigners came on board. Set a chief guy in the name of CBI. Even though money flow, money poor became poor evermore, destitute and vulnerable. Now as we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner, man, we have to make sure this time that nobody is left behind. As we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner, as we journey on to 50, let's eliminate poverty on H473. Ay, 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 yeah. "49 years now, as we head to half a century riding, and we know somehow, man, the red, green and gold will be flying. Hey, man, the journey was never smooth, but we took the worst and we call it good. Ivan and then Emily come. They shake up the bus, but it stand up from. Now as we look in the rearview mirror, we look in the rearview mirror, we see resilience in abundance. It did not matter the circumstance. We look in the rearview mirror. When COVID-19 came through the door, we fought and we defeated. Also, patriots like Jaguar Kirani, Anderson Killer Junior Murray, make sure that the shine will never dull. And show for 7 to the world. We drop so renowned, peacefulness upon. And do not mention our famous Sultan, but they're those on this ride, only they to divide. They take pride in making people big side. Now as we look round the corner, round the corner, round the corner, look round the corner.
Round the corner, round the corner.
Man, we have to choose unity, not NNP or NDC. On H473, we riding, love we ride.
On H473,
we riding, side by side.
On H473,
we riding on.
On H473,
from Sir Eric Gary down to the car.
On H473,
let me tell you something before I'm done.
On H473,
tonight's our sop and losing the crown.
On H473,
he says a bandit, I must confess.
On H473,
Serpent is a bandit when bandits scared.
On H473,
my lyrics is strong, my melody sweet.
On H473,
tonight he go see who's the real bandit.
On H473,
all them other artists could just relax.
On H473,
cause tonight nobody go beating Nevian Cox. On H473, thank you, Serpent.
Pele, Pele, Pele.
Your mother knowing the Calypso 10, boy?
Why? Kaiso.
Like in the way to say, sans humanity.
Yeah, you know, I think he understood the assignment.
Definitely.
You understand? He understood the assignment.
And he executed.
And he executed brilliantly. Oh yeah. I mean, and you know what? The intro, it just set the song right up.
And he keep looking in the rearview mirror.
In the rearview mirror. You know, Nevian, you did yourself a justice tonight. I think you did all of us, you know, make us feel good tonight. And I want to congratulate you. I think, I mean, from what we have seen so far, Pele, you know, I don't want to preempt the judges, but we looking like the competition going to be real nice and tight tonight.
Very, very nice.
Very nice and tight tonight. But I think the bunks and everything, it just made you feel so good.
I love the bridge.
Yeah.
And then in the end, the pick-on.
Yeah.
They could pick on the end. Yeah.
Because we're in a competition.
Yeah, you're playing bandit?
Yeah. Yeah? Well, you might get stick up tonight. You understand? You might get stick up, yes.
Cox did a fantastic
job.
I could just imagine the people in my hometown, Victoria, by Shai's Bar. I can imagine what's going on there. Shai and everybody, good night. I know you're all watching.
Yeah.
I could just imagine. I would like to say a special good night to Judge. In Canada, although they have been very, very, very cold, my daughter told me your fingers were frozen. But I know, Lydia, this one would warm me up.
Yes, man. So we're going stateside for Edson Francis, Teacher Eddie. Yeah, let's hear Teacher Eddie's.
He's been singing since 1985, 38 years this year. 13 times in the National Calypso Finals. I'm talking about a man who walked with the young people. I want you to put your hands together for a season campaigner. Teacher, Eddie, coming to do for you. Yes, Teacher Eddie, come. Oh. Give thanks. Yes, we ought to give thanks.
Life for me has not been a crystal stair. I must admit there were times I felt like I was caving in with the burdens that I've had to bear. I have been through so much, from seeing my firstborns commit suicide to wishing that I just sat idly by, because idly by meant that I had a choice. But the truth is, I was so scared I just played dead. I was forced to lay back as they changed my topography. Plumaged my landscape and made it theirs. Then in return, they brought me children. These I tried to love, but it's hard to hug when shackled in chains. I struggled for years, and in between I tried to complain. A little rebellion here and there, but nothing really seemed to change. But fast forward to 1974, I decided enough was enough. I wanted to be free, but not just free, independent. 49 years of struggle, a coup d'etat over there, revolution and invasion over there, hurricane or 3, a recession or 2, it doesn't matter, because independence still feels so good. Life for me haven't been a crystal stair, but with the continued accomplishments and perseverance of my people, though not always clear, I know my future is bright, and for that, to God Most High, we give thanks.
Good night, Sotes. Time to give thanks. Lead and die. 20 to 50. Reflecting on the past. Planning for the future. Lead and die.
Oh, my Grenada. Sweet, sweet Grenada. I will never trade you for another. Overwhelming in beauty, people nice and friendly. No way in the world I will rather be. I know you went through great tribulations, rebellion, rebel, invasion. Yet you held your head up high as a nation. And as sons and daughters, we proud of you. Despite all that you went through, today we pay homage to you. As we spread our hands and lift our heads to the sky, give thanks, give thanks. Let them know that this place is paradise. Give thanks, for history and culture, richer than ever, flora and fauna. Thanks, this is Independence time. Celebrate its 49. High, lift this country high. High, high up to the sky. Put your flag in the air. Time to celebrate. People have a lot to celebrate. Grenadian, come let's take a stand. To this country let's pledge allegiance. Let's move forward together to build Grenada. Country before self, let that be the mantra. Political affiliation should hinder your contribution. Let us work together to build this nation. Time to show some maturity as we journey to 50. Let's do it for sake of country. And let we spread our hands and lift our head to the sky. Give thanks, give thanks. We possess a spirit that never dies. Give thanks, give thanks. For the nation builders, fishermen and farmers, nurses and doctors, thanks. This is Independence time. Celebrate this 49. High, lift this country high. High, high up to the sky. Put your flag in the air. I want to see some flags. Ding, 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 ding. With love and unity, peace and harmony, as one people and one family. Now is the time for change. Mindset, let's rearrange. Build this country and stop acting strange. It's a new dispensation. The call is for transformation. nationalism and patriotism. Now it is up to me and you to use our sovereignty to restore some pride and dignity. And then we spread our hands and lift our head to the sky. Give thanks, give thanks. Our own we must always glorify. Give thanks, for the founding fathers, our heroes and martyrs, all of our vanguards. This is Independence time. Celebrate its 49. High, lift your flag up high. High, 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 let it fly. Put your flag in the air. On the same flag, put your flag in the air. And wave for Grenada. If you love Grenada, put your flag in the air like this. Thank you very much. Love you, Grenada.
Billy, I think the spoken word at the beginning of this set the right tone for this rendition. And look, hats off to you. Hats off to you, Teacher Eddie.
Yeah,
you taught us tonight.
Teacher Eddie is one of our most prolific writers in Calypso. And in terms of rendition, he renders excellently. Like I said, good writer, and he renders excellently. And he has been a staple in this competition year on year on air. And what I'm saying that, would tonight be his night? That's all I can say. Would tonight, because that melody would stay with me. A beautiful melody, a beautiful song.
It was very, very well done.
Beautifully rendered. The rendition on point.
I
mean, the thing, my criticism, we could have do something with the outfit.
Yeah, the outfit could have been a little, it could have popped a little bit more. Yeah, it could have popped a little bit more. Yeah, a little bit more red inside there rather than just go to the shoes and things. So, but I mean.
I look at Eddie tonight, I think it's election, green and yellow.
Probably that was the point. But I'm saying, but Eddie, I can't take anything away from that performance tonight. I mean, the enunciation, the pronunciation, how the voice was just insane. It just ting, it just worked together, and that music, the bounce and everything.
The melody.
Yeah, oh yes, it was brilliantly done, brilliant. And I don't want to take anything away from Eddie. And I know sometimes Eddie has suffered from, he might forget a word or two, but tonight, not tonight.
He was spot on.
He was spot on tonight, and so I want to say congratulations. I'm telling you, this thing gonna be tight.
Yep. And
yes, it's going to be tight.
The band.
Oh yeah, the band.
Job, and the background vocals.
Yep.
The band is back in time.
Yep.
And the song system. Hey, big up Blue Bubbles.
Yes, Blue Bubbles.
Beautiful song. Beautiful song. Yeah.
We're doing it tonight. So we're going to be going stage side now for Teddy Christopher. If you like karaoke, that's one of the karaoke versions, Topcat. But he's in the soca, he's in the calypso, and he always does a fantastic job. Let's hear it for Teddy Christopher. Back to stage side.
Yes, and this man been at it. In 2016, he been in the semifinals. Yes, he been singing and giving you lots of renditions. He also represents Grenada in Dominica. He does something with Blazer. Yes, man, and together, them guys has really put it down. But Teddy is coming to do for you. He don't want you to think small. What he wants you to do, think big. Are you ready? Put your hands together for Teddy. Topcat. Think big. Listen to him.
Adrian Spaceman Mitchell, former Minister for Sports and Culture,
well known for his contribution to sports and culture in the rural communities. He has been a manager, coach, and a sponsor of track and field and football clubs. Very instrumental in securing the Grenada National Stadium. Kirani James, professional sprinter specializing in the 200 and 400 meters. He won the 400 meters at the World Championships in 2011 and in 2012 at the London Olympics. In the 400 meters, James also won the silver medal at the 2016 Rio Olympics and at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, becoming the first man to earn 3 medals in the centennial history of the event, Grenada's first Olympic medalist. Anderson Peters, world-renowned javelin thrower, 10 gold medals, 2 silver medals, and 3 bronze medals, appointed MBE in 2022 for services to sports. Wayne Waggity Redhead, a man from humble beginnings, worked hard and is today one of the most successful businessmen in Grenada. He says that to be successful, you must think outside the box. If you think outside the box or you think big, Grenada will develop more and there will be more small businesses and more people being employed. Edson Ajamu Mitchell, Grenadian Calypsonian whose music covers several Caribbean styles, including Calypso, soca, and reggae. He won the Grenada Calypso Monarch crown 9 times. In 1998, he was appointed MBE by the British Empire. Sir Eric Matthew Gary, father of independence. He gained independence for Grenada from the British Empire in 1974 and became the first Prime Minister of Grenada. He served our country from 1961 to 1979. Because he was a big thinker, we are here celebrating 49 years, heading to 50 as an independent nation. As we reflect on the past and prepare for the future, my people, my fellow Grenadians, let us always strive to think big.
Good night, Satyrs.
Such a beautiful island with so much potential. The world should be knocking at your gate. So as a nation, we have to look to the future with great determination and vision to see beyond the horizon. Come, let's live as one people, and put good over evil. Ask the Most High to lead you, and don't let politicians deceive you, so that we are small. Division would put our back up against a wall.
Against a wall.
For the love of country, we should do everything that's possible to make our progressive. For the love of country, our mindset should always think and be constructive. That's why I say, think big, Grenadians. Whoa, whoa. We can be living like vultures. Grenadians. Whoa, whoa. Let's build a better Grenada. What about the heads, the hearts, and the hands in our national anthem? Like it's not relevant anymore. Lack of respect for our country and not doing our civic duty. It's done by so many, it's a shame to we. Hey. Think big, think big, think big. Let's build a better Grenada. Think big, Grenadians. Oh, we're striving for the future. Did I know, hey, independence again. We are a young nation, so don't waste the time. Don't wait too late before the opportunities passes out your gate. Learn a skill, not only academics can get us off the hill. Listen what I say, you may thank me someday. Otherwise you'll be sliding down a slippery slope, in which I can tell you there'll be no hope. It's super ambitious, whatever the mind can conceive, we can achieve. For the love of country, we should make sure that our masses are educated. For the love of country, my desire is to see her become the best version of herself. That's why I say, think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. Let's build a better Grenada. Think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. We can be living like vultures. Hail Grenada, land of us. Our future begins right now. Now. Decisions that we make today would reflect on another day. Take it to what I say. I'm telling you, think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. Let's build a better Grenada. Think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. Forward never, backward never. All of it, I want all of you to listen me carefully. Did I do it? Did I do it? Hey. Building up our infrastructure is of great importance to accommodate of the things yet to come. We live in it, 21st century. We can't be doing things as in 1970. We now on our way up to 50. It bring reasoning and maturity, and together we gonna achieve and aspire as one family. One family. For the love of country, we should always support our local industry. For the love of country, we should always strive to be self-sustainable. That's why I say, think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. Let's build a better Grenada. Think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. We can be living like vultures. Think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. We're doing it for the future. Think big, Grenadians, think big. Whoa, whoa, think big. Forward never, backward never. Did I know? Hey, Topcat again. Carriacou and Pity Magic too. Oh, oh, yes, I'm speaking to you. Good night, people. I want you to enjoy the rest of the show. Think big. Think big. Think big. Think big. Think big.
Put your hands together.
Yes, Topcat has given us a unique musical arrangement of a song, Think Big.
We have to think outside the box.
The lyrics
As a developing nation.
was pretty okay in my mind, but I think you could have done a little bit more, you know, to develop it.
I think so, and I thought that the melody needed to be a little bit more celebratory in nature. You know what I mean? You know what the theme is and what it is that we're trying to achieve, and to kind of rouse the crowd a little bit. I don't think that he necessarily made as compelling a case musically as he was proposing to do lyrically. You know, and so. There was that little thing where, you know, people were kind of laid back and trying to listen, and they really want to get involved, you know. So I thought in that area, and you know, then he made a statement that he really wants you to listen. And the last verse, I think that might have been verse number 4, wasn't very clear at all. Remember, we are hearing what is coming over the speakers. I don't know what you are hearing on the house set, yeah? So
we hear in house.
Yeah, we hear in house.
The environment.
Right, the environment,
but
yes.
what you're hearing, what's being heard at home,
yes,
would
yes,
be a bit
might
more
be a little bit more refined, yes.
yeah.
So we are commenting on what it is we are hearing, and it just thought that, you know, he could have brought a little bit more to the performance tonight, a rendition.
I thought the presentation, it was a bit long, but then when he brought on the part with Wayne Warity Redhead, you know, he really set it up. And then he talked about Warity. I mean, I know Warity. Warity is always think big, always keep hope alive. And you know, but I don't think he may be too happy with his performance.
Well,
tonight.
let's see how it goes. Well, we go back stage side as we bring on Damian La Pump, Pappy Boy.
Pappy Boy.
Pappy Boy, made it to the groovies and to the soca monarch, and he's coming to do for you a song entitled Hard Copy. Put your hands together. Help me bring on stage Damian La Pump, Pappy Boy.
The new National Party notes with concern the non-delivery of the hard copies of the 2023 budget statement. So as such, we are not able to proceed any further in this discussion tonight.
But I think it's a little shabby. Just as you say that it wasn't a protocol thing to do, I think it's a little shabby too that you actually got onto the program and then you say, well, we can't do anything on the program.
Ya tú estarás, ahora te continúo.
Galway go on GBN one evening to say that he come here to say he not speaking. The whole country laugh, people had a blast. Well, me and I say Galway is a damn jackass. But when they put out the team for independence, I start to cause in electronic farm just before Christmas. I tell myself and I go have to do just as Galway. So that's why today I want all you listen what I have to say. I find they overdoing this thing.
I come here to sing that I know sing.
Then give us a hard copy of the team.
I come here to sing that I know sing.
I find Mr. Mac and them playing the skin.
I come here to sing that I know sing.
All of them fed up with this let our thing.
I come here to sing that I know sing.
Oh, cause he's not just Bush. And you write about Gary and all what he did for this country. And a huge cloud of suspicion. In 74, this nation was born. If I have to chronicle the past to show how Harry Gary catchy ras, I would have to do lot of preparing. I come here to sing that I'm not until I get me hard. Boy, I want me. Man, I want me. And I want it bright and early. So I could tell you in this 49th year, it's like we in reverse gear. From since Gary get the thing, it's like we just back in. I want me hard copy. Boy, I want me
hard copy.
So I can expatiate and do justice to the team. I come here to sing that I'm not singing. Whoa, whoa. Hi, yeah, 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 yeah. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Galway say that he's a big doctor. So this is something I want all you consider. That in this instance when I do like he, I follow in a man with a big PhD. No, I would I make a contribution and say in a verse, too many colonial things still with us. Royal Police Force, His Majesty Prison Princess Alice. What the hell is this? In the future we must change his jackass this. But me ain't saying a bloody thing.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
I can't enter in the sky so ring.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
Tell me what the hell wrong with printing.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
Man, this last minute thing is overbearing.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
Oh, cause it's not just push. It's not enough for nothing. To write agriculture is dying. At one time it was our backbone. Now we see BI and tourism. If we can feed we self-grenade, that it we suffer in the future. But to sing this takes some meditating. I come here to sing that I'm not until I get me hard. Boy, I want me. I want me. And I want it brighter. So that I could declare we have fruits down here. But they're spoiling year to year. Instead of building more hotels, please build some factory as well. I want me. Boy, I want me. So you could tell me a shabby, I don't care a damn thing. I come here to sing that I'm not singing. Whoa, whoa. Ay, 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 ay. I think giving us adequate time is the key. And a hard copy of the team so man could study. Now that would have helped the preparation. Cause it wasn't wrong. So man could make a meaningful contribution. I would have tell every Grenadians in my composition as we head into this transformation. We face rebel to hurricane American troops, so we are no flukes. But we decided to me and saying cook celebration committee. What's your scene?
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
This little thing on Facebook just ain't working.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
All you best give sour up on the king.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
Despite the man wet he does be making.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
Oh, cause it's not just push, vash, it's not a walkover to right, but we diluted culture. We love everything that is foreign. Local is very embarrassing. I'm not prepared so I can sing, but this foreign mentality bullshit. But in the future, we have to stop this thing. I come here to sing that I'm not singing until I get me hand. Boy, I want me. Man, I want me. And I want it brighter. So on our journey, heading to 50, we must change entirely. One year can be foreign, and February is red, gold, and green. I want me hard. Boy, I want me. So if the pastor could do it, why I can follow him?
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
If you agree with me,
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
put your hand up, let me see.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
They go call me a stupid.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
But tonight, none of them don't beating me.
I come here to sing that I'm not singing.
I go create history in this tongue.
I come here to sing that I'm not
The first man to do sing, and we in a crowd.
I come here to sing
Sing
that
fast.
I'm not singing.
Ay, 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 yeah. Adige, 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 adige. Ay, 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 yeah. Thank you. Happy Independence, Grenada.
Yeah, man. Put your hands together. Yeah, man, I tell you, put your hands together for Papi Boy.
Well, I kind of had a feel like it was the Mardi Gras Pele.
My partner was
you know,
lyrics
I don't know necessarily that this was a place to be complaining like that in a 49th Independence, but I take the point. The point was that the notice, it seems, came out a little late. He referenced it very loosely. Well, no, he referenced it strongly to the hard copy, but I didn't see that it was, necessarily such strong a reference. But the audience seemed to have gone ahead with that and has taken it, so probably they feel something more than I felt. But I thought that the development, I think the issue was the short time. But tonight is a night, I believe, for celebration and, focusing on the past and looking forward to the future and, dealing with the present and so on. And I thought in terms of the theme, he may not have addressed it in a way that I believe it ought to have been addressed.
I don't think the connection was there. On a Dimash night, you would have mashed up.
Yep.
Yes. Take everything for the. You would have mashed up a Dimash night, but I think it's not. The connection was not there. I don't think it's suited for tonight, and whether it give you a sort of guideline. I mean, you have to sing around the theme.
Yep.
Not necessarily using the exact words, but our journey to 50, 49 years, that didn't reflect that.
Yep.
So
let's go stateside for Laura Lisa. Laura Richardson, Laura Lisa.
Laura! Doing for you reflection time. Listen to me. Look for the reflections.
Good night, Sotters. How are they doing tonight? Hey, hey. '74, 7 February. That's when we back to our destiny. That's when we told us about mother country that we plan to chart our own destiny. Despite our size and population, Uncle Gary said yes, we can become an independent country. In the face of widespread opposition, our little nation was born, and now we are proud and free. And now that we are 49, people, it's reflection time. Hey! Yes, we must confront the past, and serious questions we must ask. Did we honestly do our civic duty? Did we put party before country? Truthfully, we must answer in order to plan for the future. What you find? How can we move forward if we don't know where we come out? Eh? Grenadians, let me look back, let me look back, let me look back. Yeah! Hey! On our journey throughout our short history, we had a share of catastrophe. But in spite of all the tribulation, we are a resilient nation. In this era of transformation, let's reflect on our anthem and take the word seriously. Let's join hands and hearts in unity to reach our destiny. Grenada, we pledge ourselves to thee. Watch it! And now that we are 49, I say it's reflection time. Yes, we must confront the past, and serious questions we must ask. Hey, did we have a fair and honest government? Did we take care of the environment? Come on. Truthfully, we must answer in order to plan for the future. What you find? Hey! Oh, the thing song is nice enough, the thing song is nice enough. Yeah! Da 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 da. So now that we are approaching 50, I know everybody feeling happy, and that your minds may very well be focused on our golden jubilee. You're waiting with anticipation to have a grand celebration, to wave the ice, gold and green. And so in the interim, let's all do some soul searching so we can have a new beginning. Yeah, man. I know that we are 49. I say it's reflection time. So yes, we must confront the past, and serious questions we must ask. Did we have a fair and honest government? Did we take care of the environment? So truthfully, we must answer in order to plan for the future. Hey! So tell I like all you. pleasant good night to everyone. You guys enjoying the show? Good night, judges. How are you doing in the back there? You hearing me good? You can give me a wave, judges? Judges, give me a wave, no man. Don't let me beg in public. All right. So can I ask you guys a few more questions tonight? Yes? You sure? All right. Before I do that, I want all you to make some noise for the band for me. Make some noise for the band for me. They're treating me real nice tonight. They're singing good. So draw me, you go walk with me? You go walk with me? I want a nice one drop. I know we didn't practice that, but we go do it? You sure? 1, 2. Did we put foreigners before country? While we are in this country, said truthfully we must answer in order to plan for the future. Did we support our local people before them Jamaicans? Tell me now.
Truthfully we must answer in order to plan for the future.
Did we support local industries while we import indiscriminately? Tell me now. Truthfully
we must answer in order to plan for the future.
One more. Yes, I want to know if all you think is time. A damn old man went home with the price tonight. Make some noise. Truthfully. Give me the brass, give me the brass, give me the brass. I love all you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Put your hands together.
Oh, yes. Well, Laura Lisa came out and she laid it out on the line tonight. I like the touch with the background and the mirrors and all of that,
Yeah,
and the reflection time and
presentation.
the
Was
yes, oh
spot
yes,
on.
it was on
and
point.
Even the bottom of her dress.
Yes.
It reminds me of the good old days of Shotney with all those
Yes,
mirrors and-
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. That was what struck me immediately as I saw it, because it really did play right into the reflection theme and so on. And I thought that it seems like Wizard's writing.
Yeah, well, of course. I would think so. I mean, and then he was on stage as one of the...
Yes, as a support.
Well, one of the key members of the props.
Yes.
But I think I enjoyed it. And I think I like in the end, she said, it's time we crown a woman.
Yeah. Well, the peacock came through because it is a competition and people are you have to perform tonight and so on, but the songs are on show.
Yeah.
So, brothers and sisters, yeah, I think Senator is bringing us to the next performer.
Yeah, the final.
So, yeah, is it the final?
Big J.
Big J,
Yeah,
right, yes.
I think we're talking Vincent's.
Yeah.
The Vincent's area now.
Yes.
I'd like to say good night to Miss Gray. The shop must be buzzing, boy. Vincent's. Big J's our boy. Also with Laura Lisa's performance.
Yes.
She handled the one job beautifully.
Oh, yes.
Beautifully.
But I mean, she sings with bands there, and she's been doing
Yeah,
that for a long
yeah,
time,
she
so she was
sings with,
able to really control that whole thing. It works well.
I think that's the name of the band.
Yeah, the Back in Time Band. Is it the Back in Time Band that's playing tonight?
Yeah, but no, I think Laura sings with this.
Oh, right, yes. And there's a choir that she performs with,
Yeah.
and another band, I just forget the name of it
I
now.
think it's Flom. I don't know.
Flom, yes. Flom, Flom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Flom.
Yes.
Background vocalist with Flum.
With Flum, yes. So
And
we're going stateside for J.
Sabrina,
Joseph.
good night.
Big J, yes, it's been a great night.
Sabrina's bad.
Big J,
Baton.
back to the stage, baton.
Good morning, all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the Grenada National Stadium. It's a lovely day for cricket. And despite the tough start Team Grenada got with the bowling of Ivan and Emily and the different captain, it's a great achievement to reach 49 not out. And on the verge of a half century, my advice to Team Grenada is to bat on.
Good night, Bus Terminal. How you feeling? I am Team Grenada, biggest fan for now and forever. Oh yo, where all your bats? All your start to bat, eh? Ba ba da ba da ba ba. Ah ah. Listen, in 74 the match start. Oh, the match start. Grenada in bat, Grenada in bat. We realized the wicket was sticky. Some bowlers were tricky. Then players like Uncle Gary put down his head and bat. Although Uncle got wary, oh, he did give us a good start. Then Bishop the visionary, he took over the captaincy. But just like a pirate story, he ended up in mutiny. But I see a people driven by will. Despite we struggles, we batting still. So sing that song with me, baton. Backlog, bring it up, backlog. It's one more for half a century. It's one more to score 50. In this game of test cricket, you must defend your wicket, so next year time so we will sing and shout 50 not out. Oh yo. Ah-ha. Ah-ha. Listen, as the wicket get dry, confidence get high, confidence get high. We run red looking good again, despite them different captains. Then batsman like we said and Jammo, you quick and Elimo. They show the galaxy, oh, how we bad culturally. Then the great Junior Murray, he put us in cricket history. Our athletes didn't back down at all. Although they say that we small, then I saw a nation driven by success. Despite the bad balls, we withstand the test. So sing that song with me, bat on. Oh yo, bat long, bring it up, bat long. It's one more for half a century. It's one more to score 50. In this game of test cricket, you must defend your wicket, so next year time so we will all sing and shout. What we singing? 50 not out. Oh yo. Ah-ha. Ah-ha. on the field of play, on the field of play. Hold your hand today, hold your hand today. Don't matter who the captain be, put aside the colors of your jersey. We just have to play as that team, and Grenada will win, and you will see victory. Oh yes, yeah. Insulters here tonight. All them tough times that pass, remember tough times don't last. So don't lose your wicked at all. Stand up strong like a stone wall, then you'll see Team Grenada with this new captain. We go move mountain, so sing that song again.
Baton, Grenada baton.
Oh yo. One more to score 50. In this game of test cricket, you must defend your wicket, so next year time, so we will all sing and shout. What we sing? 50. Alright? Alright? And as we stand in unity tonight at the bus terminal, I ask the Almighty God to bless our nation. 1, 2. What we doing? Baton. Yeah, we batting and we batting and we batting. Where we batting and we batting and we batting. I love all you. Bano. Yeah, yes, yes, we batting. We not out, so we batting. Yes, we not out, so we batting. We go a century batting.
Put your hands together. Yes, baton, Grenada.
It's a fitting way to end the competition, Randall.
I believe so.
49 going on to 50. One more run.
One more run?
We have to bat on.
You have to bat on.
And somebody has to pass the baton.
Exactly. You know, and I thought that he was going to explore that a little bit more about that baton and passing the baton.
Yeah.
You know,
it would have been a fitting play on it.
Yeah, oh yes, I do believe, but you know, but we heard it, and I mean, for what it is that he wanted to present tonight, Pele, I think he presented it very, very well. You know, and you can't take anything away from what was written, how it was expressed, and you know, it really, and it was a moving performance, and I want to say hats off to Big J tonight. I think he brought it.
The execution was superb.
Yep.
It was superb. I mean, the competition it was I would say awesome.
Awesome, yes.
Awesome,
there was awesome competition tonight.
Yeah.
And I think they have made us really, really proud tonight, Grenada. Oh, and Smokey we're going stage side to Smokey now. He's gonna bring his song. Yep.
Hold up. Don't worry. I custom the standby. It's Specky coming in library and he have a show. He must sing Hubby, let's get Grenada swinging. And he go say, Smokey, what about Grenada for sale? Who wants it? So I can't come and settle and sing. No place sweeter than home. I'll be there. No place sweeter than home. That's many chord. Better with them there. 2, 3. No place sweeter than home. No place sweeter than home. No place sweeter than home.
your tongue down they washing. You never know what he thinking, Lord. No place sweeter than home. Take it out, take it out. No place. I'm not singing first aspect song for you. I can't come in stutters, I didn't do that. All right, give me this song. This is an independent song here. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Thanks. Down in the east, where we have a little peace. Right here, right here. We go feel a little pain, but the price of war is pain. And when it's over, things will never remain the same. Don't feel too bad, not Grenada alone. Pain and strain all around the world. We are resilient. We know how to survive. We have everything in this place to stay alive. One thing I know, Grenadian can't starve. Since slavery, we are lazy, we work hard. And the energy we possess, no one can contest, cause we are blessed, we are blessed, we are blessed. While putting flexing we muscle, down here we don't have no trouble, Lord. So we sweet, so we strong. While they shoot each other down, we drinking and eating, we all down. So we sweet, so we strong. Sometimes it's hard, but we end with rewards, good Lord. So we sweet, so we strong. Shall we get the best? Be stronger than the rest, Lord. So we sweet, so we strong. The journey to 50 never be easy. Things went wrong, still we hold it strong. Reflecting on the past, I see your people. We have class. Grenadians, we have class. We people have class. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Oh, yo, 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 yo. COVID nearly bring we down, but Grenadians stand strong. Right there, right there. One for all for one. We never back down. Like David against Goliath, no fear. What's going on all around the world? And that to us should be a real concern. COVID cases back on the rise. Take a step back, open your eyes. Mistakes were made, some people lapse. Ignoring protocol, ignoring facts. For independence, enjoy yourself, go on, have your fun. But remember, life goes on when the party done. Drink up your lemongrass, mix from the past. Ginger and spice tea, COVID can't touch me. So we sweet, so we strong. We pass through many disasters, but we always conquer. So we sweet, so we strong. Sometimes it's hard, but we end with rewards, good Lord. So we sweet, so we strong. The journey to 50 never be easy. Things went wrong. 49 be holding strong. Reflecting on the past, I see Grenada. We people of class. We people of class. Yeah. we niceness right here. Right here. They'll do anything and say anything, all because they just want to win. Promise to turn water into wine, heal the sick, raise the dead. That will be divine. One day, politicians will stop lying, but it's when you see a blue moon up in the sky. One thing I know, Grenadians can't hide. Not so easy to bribe. Especially for the vote in politics, they're easy to trick. With eggs, glass pot, corned beef and crips. Some don't know who they vote for. They only vote for a color. Red, yellow, and green is still the flag we seen. Sometimes it's hard, but we end with rewards. When too many disasters, but we always conquer. This journey to 50 could never be easy. Things went wrong, but 49 behold the song. I reflect on the past, and all I see is Grenadians of class. We people of class. Oh, yo, 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 hey. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Thank you, Thank you. Yo.
Yes, Smokey. Yes. So we sweet. Put your hands together.
Oh yes, and you know, Smokey with his quirky style as usual. But I quite like that song. I mean, you know, he reflected and he looks back and he says, for all the troubles, you know what I mean?
But we're still sweet.
Yeah, we're still sweet, we're still strong. And when you look back, you only seeing good people. You know, we have a lot to be thankful for in this country. And I think, Smokey, you know, I think you could enunciate a little better. You could be a little clearer and all of that. But I think you made the point in your own way. You make that point. And I mean, you know, I can't take your musicianship away from you at all. It's always different. You always come in a different way. And your perspective, the way you see things, really, really good. That was a really good performance tonight.
Excellent. Well, I put you stand by.
Yes,
not
stand
to
by.
the competition.
He was in the competition.
I don't know if he'll get it 2,500 for appearance week.
Well, I suspect so. You know. But really, I think we can be proud. Oh, royalty. Yeah.
The Calypso monarch.
Oh yes. We were promised a performance from Finley Jeffrey. So let's go stage side. Yeah.
As we wait the judge's decision, we're getting the results soon time. He buy that in Macy's. By Bobby's, he buy that.
Good night. Bravo. Aye, aye, aye. This is the song of resilience. That's the only independent song of you. What do you? Oh, oh, that stopped the whole world was trembling. Mighty giants dragged to the knees. Cultures humbled, overpowered. Some disappear. Oh, oh. And as the world bowed to COVID-19, flags that once fluttered in the breeze, they lay limp and totally lifeless, stricken with fear. But we won't fly with flag. throw up our hands and surrender, cause every bone in we body is defiance. Oh, oh, we won't fly with flag in this very challenging era. We gonna do show true come and resilience, and I know we'll make this. Man, 49 years as a nation has taught us some serious lesson, just as Moses and them Israelites grenade and spit all kind of cockfight. So we belly skin tight as ever. We won't retreat, we won't surrender. We'll be this challenging then. Cause I'm telling you on this piece of rock that I give my heart to. Tough as what so we fighting back we face. Intervention and what did not kill us made us stronger. Oh God, we go be there. Aye, aye, aye.
This is a song of resilience.
Eh, eh.
Together we go make it.
Linda, my love. Oh, oh, the whole economy is shaking. Employers employing no more. Man, the price of food keep on rising. Man, under strain, real strain. National budget's not balancing. But we've climbed those mountains before. And if we work together, we'll surely climb them again. No, we won't fly with so whether NNV or NDC, whatever you call it doesn't matter. Oh, oh, we won't fly with this country belongs to all of we. We can play the ass with the nation's future. And what's wrong? Not because you lose the election means you have to inside division. Or we should only batting for Deacon. We must move forward, boots on the ground. If Dr. Kidney shall do it, instead of calling on Shaggy and tax sheet, we did this
challenging times together.
I know for sure on this
Peace around.
piece of
And
rock.
I gave my heart. Man, it's tough as what.
Tough and what's away.
Fighting back.
Bishop's story, his leg
Legacy.
fed us. Still inside we teach us to struggle and to conquer. We'll be this
Challenging times together.
take me down, oh. Wrap up, Mr. Barry. I have some little message. Fellas, give me a one drop behind it. I have a message for the Prime Minister. Larry, they say they call him Baby Jesus. You lie. You lie. Linda, now you lie. All right, let me go. Mr. PM, lead by example. Be upfront and straight with the people. Go watch us in the pub of we eye. And come with all talk and mama guy. Don't do like Kit Mitchell or Bowen. And start to lie like when her strutting. Then we'll finish.
Challenging times together.
Take me down, oh. They say this year is the year of health and wellness. So I have a message for the Minister of Health. You know, we had a past Minister of Health. Every time he come with the jacket, when COVID time, and he costing us, coming with the jacket. Anytime you see that jacket coming, you know it's trouble and it's cost. So I have a message for the new minister. Larry, you will bring it for me? Mr. Lacroix, health is a big deal. So do not do like Nicholas Still and talk down to us with arrogance. Then put healthcare in more monkey pants. So when you are dressing us, don't try no shit. And don't wear no flipping red jacket. Can we go in this?
Challenging times together.
Oh, in you on this piece of rock that I
gave my heart.
You lie, you get
tough as what? So we fight it back.
Hey, we won't go quietly into the night. Put your arm and let we fight. If you're ready to fight for Grenada, put your hand in the air, let me see ya. Put your hand in the air. Oh God, let we fight, let we fight, let we fight. Linda, I'm telling you, big hot back man in this country. See them waiting on seed money. I have to stop that. Otherwise we wouldn't make it. We'll beat these challenging times together. Let me tell you something. Since after election, I find something wrong with Linda now. I don't know. Look, tonight, Topcat singing anything about what? No, think big. Linda betting me. Topcat saying he think big, you know. Think big, Linda. Linda betting me that, you know. And what Topcat say?
So, Minister, you're with us tonight.
Yes.
Welcome to St. Patrick's. Well, anyway, yeah, people up here.
I'm a man from the area.
Yes, Minister.
Yes, yes.
So this was your first time at Independence Calypso show?
Yes, somewhat. I looked at it in the past, but certainly post-COVID, this is the first time.
This is the first time, and what are you thinking?
Very impressed. I think the quality of the artists that they are putting forward in terms of the lyrics, in terms of preparation, and looking at it from just the short notice that we had to the caliber of songs, it speaks volumes in terms of the quality of artists that we have in Grenada. And it's something that I'm very impressed with, and as Minister of Culture, I believe that we can do much more going forward in terms of the March Gras and in terms of enhancing it more. Certainly the independence, we are the only country that I know would celebrate our independence with that quality of singing, and it's something that we must feel proud of.
Oh yes, and certainly, because what it does is it gives us content in terms of nationalistic songs and so on. I was remarking with my co-host tonight that perhaps we are the country with probably the most nationalistic songs, and because of these competitions that we hold annually and so on, to bring out the nationalistic spirit around Independence time and so on. So we have a wealth of songs, that we could go back and forth with and so on, and to make us feel proud as a people. And let me tell you, we should be very proud. And the point that you made about the short notice, which we get you got some licks on the hard copy. Right, about the short notice, but what it is that the Calypsonians were able to achieve in that short time, and I think that you brought that out very well, and so we look forward to this expanding. I know that next year it's going to be our 50th anniversary, and perhaps you could probably point us in a little direction as to what it is we might be expecting for next year.
Too much from the team, but let me just take the opportunity to congratulate the team very well. I think they executed very well with short notice, as mentioned, and pulling this off tonight is a great success, and I want to take the opportunity to recognize them. I am looking forward, I am excited. Of course, as Minister, we have some powers to be able to guide it in a particular way, so I can tell you that for the 50th we will be renaming throughout Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique some landmarks, playing fields, a number of different things to really show our nationalistic fervor and pride, and recognize Grenadians for the hard work that they are doing. So this is something that we are thinking about, and that we can look forward to.
So we can look forward to epic celebrations for 50.
Epic celebration.
Epic celebration.
I don't want to say too much because...
Yes, no, certainly I understand that. It's still a work in progress and it's early days yet and we're going to make it happen. But Minister, I want to thank you very much for coming and speaking with us for this little time here. And we look forward to seeing you on stage as you crown whoever the winner is tonight.
Well, whomever, if Scholar did perform, then we could have said it was Scholar, but definitely whoever the winner is, I just want to take the opportunity and say to you all the best, and I look forward to crowning you.
Right, thank you very much. All right, all the best.
Toronto, London, and Miami. Whether east or west, whether north or south, them Grenadian girls does always stand out. Whether they big, whether they small, whether they total, all of them, they sweet can be. Whether they fat, whether they slim, dark or they light of skin, all them spice woman nice too. Hey, Linda, now you jump. The sexy so bloody much. One does be tempted to touch. First they nice, first they nice, first they nice. Put your hand in the air, through the Caribbean. Grenada woman is number one. First they nice, first they nice. I'm not telling you what. Grenada woman nice. Look. Now hear this. Now, when Tillman and them was in government, if they behind it, they promised us they go change the name of the airport. And they change it. But I want to ask this present Prime Minister to change it again. When you come on the airport, the first thing you see, welcome to Morris Bishop International Airport. Linda, now you don't know that because you're never going to know it. You see, welcome to Morris Bishop International Airport. I want them to change that. Larry, I sent in that message. Change that. And you know what I want them to write it? Instead of this Morris Bishop International thing, and we know Morris Bishop do good thing and he's independent, but we'll change that. And here how we go put. Here how we go put. 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 We go. Welcome to the nice woman factory. We go put it there. Nice woman factory. We go put it there. We go put it there. Nice woman factory. Oh, we go put it there. Nice woman factory. Whoa, yo. All you put all your hands together for Linda now. Thank you. Come. Ain't you the king? Ain't you the wind crown?
Yeah.
Billy, we heard 10 tonight. And 10 people who took us on various journeys through the theme, various musical journeys. And I think it was quite fun, you know, and we started off with Sour Serpent, who as usual, I like his take on the on Bandit Country, sticking us up. You know, we had to stick up for the good things, and we have to hold up good values and so on. And I thought that, you know how his mind works. So it's always different, you know, these funny themes and so on, and he's able to work them. And so he gave us Bandit Country.
Yeah, and then we had
I have the results.
What? The results are here already?
One time.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Results coming.
We're going to the
Are you
we're
ready?
going stateside, yeah.
In 10th position. Put your hands together for Prince Charlton in 10th position. I am sticking in 9th position. Are you ready? In 9th position. Put your hands together for Teacher Eddie. There is a tie for 7th. In 7th position is a tie. Topcat and Heidi. In 6th position, Big J. In 5th position, Laura Lissa. In 4th position, Michael Prince. Wow. I like to call the remaining 3 artists on stage. I like to call on stage Papi Boy, Sour Serpent, Nevian, I like these artists to come on stage. At this point in time, I'd like to call the chairperson of the National Celebration Committee, Sister Jacqueline. The following artists, we want them to come on stage. Papi Boy, Sour Serpent, Nevian, Sister Jackie is going to present a check to the 3rd place winner. Ladies and gentlemen, who is the Independence Calypso monarch? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Sister Jackie is going to present a check to the 3rd place winner. And the 3rd place winner, according to my results here from the judges, the 3rd place winner, Sour Serpent. So which means we having a new king. 3rd place, Sour Serpent. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Independence Kaiser monarch is Smokey. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture. I will go straight and call the winner, because once I say who is second, you know who is the winner. So, ladies and gentlemen, I call on the Minister to crown the King. Put your hands together for Nevian Cox. Papi Boy coming second.
Ladies and gentlemen, such as thank you.
And the second place winner, Papi Boy.
Listen, there's 1,000,001 people to thank. Scholar, come brother. Come brother. Where my resource people? Chantimel people? St. Patrick's people? Miss Lynette Cox John. It's about time your boy gets something. Why you find? Finley, you work hard and you deserve this. You deserve this. The final one, you get the last one. All you, I love all you and I appreciate all you. And I thank you so much for the support. This, hopefully, is the first of many. And I want to continue to see you in the Calypso. I'm going to continue to bring you good music. Papi Boy.
Nevian.
Boy, you deserve this.
Yes.
You still want the hard copy?
Of course.
I'll lend you. Give me a little thing now. Give me a little thing. Ay, 49 years now, and we riding on this little bus now. Nice bus have a tree. And some way, somehow, we keep moving on this little bus now. Nice bus have a tree. In 74, he started journey. That's it. Ladies, thank you. You work hard for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, St. Patrick's, good night.
Thank you. Nevian. You're going down the crowd.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for coming out. We hope you enjoyed the show.
Well, we're here with our third place winner tonight, Sour Serpent. How you feeling, my brother?
I'm always all right with the judge's decision. I'm all right.
You all right?
I am all right.
Well, I want to congratulate you on, as usual, that punning that you do. I mean, you know, Bandit Nation. I was like, what's our Serpent coming with again? I mean, give me the how you came up with that?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's kind of normal for me. That's how I live, you know. So it's nothing strange. You know?
I know, because I remember year after year, you know, you come with these different things, different spin, the puns, and so on. And I want to congratulate you as you continue to make a difference in the Calypso life of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, my brother. Thank you very much, and congratulations again on your third place.
Thank you very much.
What's going on? I could stop to hear the soca, but not in the Calypso.
Right now, I'm trying to be good.
How you feel?
Great, man. Great. I'm
yes?
great.
So, you go vex with me when you hear my comments, so don't mind that. But you did, in terms of your energy and all of that and what you brought to it tonight, I want to say congratulations to you. You know? And I want you to keep on doing that, because when we have more of you youngsters in the soca genre come over to the Calypso, and so I remember who asked us to come over again?
Was Baraka?
Baraka asked the youngsters to come over, and to see you all coming over. I think it strengthens the art form, but it also expands your range as a musician and as somebody in the genre and so on. And so tonight, what was you thinking of the genesis of that song?
Honestly, I think it's a very, very creative song.
Yep.
If you take your time, or if you go back to listen to the song carefully, you're gonna get the aspect of basically the team.
Yes.
The team. You talk about the journey to 50.
Right.
Reminiscing on the past to present. So you're gonna get that. But the whole idea about with the gawe, I just used gawe. Gawe was like the drive force for the song.
No, I got it. I got that. I thought it was a little bit of a stretch, but I tell you, you're going to vex with me when you hit. But anyway, I don't mind that. The judge's decision is final. But I want to continue to encourage your youngsters in the art form, right? And tonight, I know how it makes you feel, and to all of your supporters and so on outside there who are going to be rooting for you. And I want to encourage you. This is just a start.
Yes.
And you start high. You can't drop the standard now, right? So we have to keep that high. Yeah, and I wish you all the best, my brother.
Thank you so very much.
Yes, congratulations.
And thank you to all the fans, and happy independence to all the Grenadians who are on live right now. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. Well, let me stand up and greet the king now. Let me stand up and greet the king. You know what I mean? Look, man, that was a brilliant performance tonight.
Thank you.
I want to congratulate you. It was just right. The bounce was just right.
It was.
How you got the people to respond and so on. And I know that you were able to pull that thing. I mean, you know, we sat back and we looked at that performance and so on, and Nevian, I want to say congratulations. I mean, you've been knocking at the door for a long time.
It's been a while.
You have a brilliant voice.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But I had to bring you in for some lessons, so because I wanted to be able to, you know, to get it right outside there, right in front and so on.
And I'm open with that.
Well, it's not so much the writing is brilliant, and we know where you get the inspiration from, but it's the execution
Definitely.
and the passion.
Definitely.
You know, and that is what brings you up into the art form.
Yes, of course. But you have to remember, Randall, for me, Calypso is not just getting on stage and singing. Calypso actually comes from inside here for me.
Yep.
So when I'm on stage, I'm bearing my heart and my soul to the judges, to the audience. I mean, I just go out there and I try to have a good time, try to enjoy myself as much as possible.
Well, no, it comes across, but we have to be understanding Calypso and its roots and so on.
Yes.
And that's what I like, is that there's this pantheon, I want to say, of youngsters coming up.
Yes.
Because you all have so much potential that I know that eventually, I don't know that they will necessarily break the records of the giants that have gone before, but you just might. And this is what it is about.
Yes.
And we heard baton.
Yeah.
And the baton, you know what I mean? And so we want to see you baton. We want to see you pass that baton.
Of course, and that's,
you know?
that's definitely.
And so we had to encourage the youngsters, and I like your energy and your spirit and all that, and you're a teacher.
Yes, I have.
So that means that you have the ability to be able to get a lot more youngsters involved in the art.
And that is the intention. That is it. Believe you me, since I've started Calypso, I've seen so much of my friends my age and younger, they're coming on board, they're saying, yo, but I love this thing. I didn't even realize this is what Calypso was. And they're coming out there and they're coming to see me, looking at the other Calypsonians, and they're being, but wait, no, this is a show that I can't miss. This is something that I can't miss. It's something I have to be at every year. This year I saw it, there was a lot of young people in the audience this year, and I love that. This is the transformation that Calypso needs. We need young people inside the Calypso.
That's the point.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're seeing more and more young people coming to the fore.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And so hats off to guys like you and the scholars and the Neils and so on, who in the vineyard, and the teacher Eddie,
of course,
and so on, who have been doing this thing year after year. And you know, you feel so good, so heartened to see you all youngsters shining and to see that crown on your head tonight, boy. Let me shake your hand again, boy. Congratulations.
This one, I'll be honest with you, it was a surprise. People telling me I should not be surprised, but it was a surprise, but it was the most pleasant surprise. Hearing my name being called, hearing my name being called to come up in the top 3, that in itself was more than enough for me. Being crowned king tonight, I'm above the moon, I can tell you that.
Well, thank you very much. And I'm telling you, what you did tonight is going to inspire and encourage a lot of youngsters, and the ones you've been following and who have been following you, and that's great.
And once that has been accomplished, my job is done.
Amen.
Believe in me. Thank you,
Thank
Randa.
you very much. You're welcome, Nevian, man.
Right.
All the best to you. And Pele is back. Pele?
That's right, yeah.
Well, we witnessed it tonight.
Yeah, excellent show, I would
Excellent
say.
show.
Excellent Calypso.
You know, and I'm hoping more and more that this is going to encourage, that these wins tonight are going to encourage more people to want to come out and to support the art form.
Yes, and well, who missed it really missed a great show.
Yeah.
But I think the catalyst in this independent Calypso to begin with, and even Calypso generally in Grenada, is to get the music on air.
Yes.
Get the music aired. Because I remember in the good old days of semi-final, people used to travel up to Simon to see how a Calypsonian singing the song.
That's the point.
And I think we're missing that now.
But you know, as you mentioned that, not only coming to semi-finals to that, and that is semi-finals after years of the tents just going into obscurity in a kind of way. Oh God, Pele, when I came back and started judging, that must be what, 2003 and so on. We used to go to about 10 tents.
Yeah, but the tents are different. I mean,
but that's where you get your education.
But one of the problem with the tents is, and I've been honest with you, most of the tents were in schools,
You're right.
They use schools and things. But there was a problem with the schools being damaged. And we have to appreciate that. I know it for a fact. I used to MC tents. I used to travel to Chantimel, to Sotel, just go and listen to tent. And it's in the school. But then people, the schools suffered a lot. And it was an edict, I think, from the government at the time, that they would not give the schools for tents and those sort of activities.
So that might have been the genesis of the decline?
That's one part. Secondly, there was a certain amount of unprofessionalism around Calypsonian.
Well, there's that. But I mean, we know what to expect when we go in the tent.
That's the problem. I would not agree with you on that, Randall. the professionalism, you have to have the professionalism going. You say it 10 starting 8 o'clock, don't tell me not
Okay, I get you. I get you.
Let me give you a story.
Yes.
You know the Charles group that come here?
Yes.
Right. Charles came one time, and the lady, I could call her name, Dr. Nelson. She was so excited to bring the guys to hear Calypso. 2 busloads of doctors came down to Fantasia on a Wednesday night, and I wouldn't call it tent name, but the guy in the tent said, I said, why not start any show? No, man, we're waiting on people to come. Right? 11 o'clock, when most of the people came, going in, they started the show. People start to make noise, telling the proprietor, we ain't come to Calypso, we come for Holy Goldie. You understand? So,
yeah, no, but I mean, you know.
But we have to get it. We have to get
it right. And I'm thinking we have heard those kind of horror stories, you know, about the past and so on. But we could make it better, and we have an opportunity to be able to make it better. I think within recent times you have had the likes of Scholar and the Wizards and so on collaborating. You've had Zingo over a number of them that have come forward, a jammer with the tent. So we have about 3 or 4 tents that go around now. And a lot more professional, as you would like to say, and want to start on time and so on. So Calypso, I believe, is in good hands and getting somewhere. And we want to be able to encourage our young people to get involved. You know, listen to Eddie, listen to Cox, listen to Scholars, listen to those who have gone before. They are jammers and so on. You could only learn.
You know, basically, okay, it's a 1-2 for Scholar tonight.
Yep.
he wrote for Cox.
Yes.
And he wrote for
Papi Boy.
Papi Boy, and he was berating me and telling me I didn't understand the song.
All right.
Well, I mean that's my my comments. So.
But we are just about to wrap up now, so I want to hear your closing comments.
Well, like I said, it was a good show. I think Cox epitomizes the song of Von, finally.
Finally.
Yeah. And then Papi Boy, and I will say it publicly, I didn't really get the song at the time.
Yep.
And I was sort of surprised with his position, but I'm not a judge.
Right, exactly.
We're not judges.
Yes.
We talk how we feel and talk how we hear.
Yes.
And well, that's it.
And
but
it's out
congratulations
there. Congratulations across the board to everybody
who took part.
And I want to say a special good night to GIS, who has invited us here to be a part of the commentary team and so on. Fantastic performance. All the treat us real good.
Real good.
You understand? So we want to thank you for that, and we look forward to another invite.
Well, Abigail was A1.
Yep.
And
Sherry-Ann and the crew.
Sherry-Ann and the crew. I mean,
and the crew.
Then it's the next time come to Wi-Fi.
So good night, everybody. Happy Independence to all of you who have been viewing and so on. Wonderful show tonight.
Go to the park on Tuesday, everybody.
Go to the park on Tuesday.
We're looking forward to
see. Well, yeah, the stadium.
And it's the
oh God, we all Pele. We say in park still, you know.
Well, yeah. Miss Dabo give them the park and the Mr. Stadium. Say what? I had to claim on my grandmother back.
Yeah. So good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Have
Happy
a great
Independence.
Time. See ya.
See ya.
Right, bye.